So, happy Christmas, this is Alex from Tonspielzeug, a new tutorial concerning the line fader pattern of the Boomerang-scratch. That means, as the name applies, we play now the original pattern of the Boomerang-scratch, but now we incorporate the line fader for fading the sound respective the original pattern, okay? So, we see the notational indication of this pattern, and there's no graphical difference to the original pattern on the crossfader, but this two letters here, the L and the F, is the indication or the denotation for playing this technique on the line fader. This is very important. So at first we see the video with a practical conversion, and then I start my explanation. So the same pattern twice as fast. Once again. So, and yeah, like I said, this is exactly the same kind of record motion pattern. This is exactly the same kind of hand movement in this case, but the phonetic result is another. Why? Because we play this technique now in combination with the performance on the line fader. This is a very important fact, and the phonetic consequence because of this is also very important. So we started first with observing the notational breakdown. He shows the single stages of this performance, and this is the same like the original pattern on the crossfader. I said this a short while ago. So, and the record motion is exactly the same as noted tone, 1/8 noted tone, or rather baby scratch 3 times. So, and now the line fader performance, and we can see our new notational indication, which shows the dynamic curve, and this is very important to create different pattern from this variation. And we see, yeah, the first symbol is at the 5th line. That means we play this at the maximal volume. You can see this right now in the video. And then this little bar shows to the 4th line, and this means we play this in a certain degrees. But later, this is too complicated at the moment. Like I said, I make another tutorial concerning this new notational indication. Okay, we look now on the video and we see the performance on the line fader. Our start position is like the Aquaman variation, for example, not the maximal positioning of the line fader. So we go a little bit down. So, and our first movement is by the thumb, playing this by the thumb, and the consequence is that we open completely the line fader to become the maximal volume, and it goes like this. Zack. Then the transformer click, Dutch, and then the pointer finger, fade out. And this is, seeing only the hand movement, this is exactly the same performance like the 2-click flare. Or, in fact, for the Boomerang, the crossfader performance. Because we play by the performance of a Boomerang, the crossfader performance of the 2-click flare. You can see this in the playlist or on the original pattern. Okay, consecutive goes like this, thumb, transformer click, pointer finger. Okay, and now we incorporate the record motion. Our start position is like this here, not at the maximal positioning, and our first movement is a note, and now in combination with the thumb to open or fade in the sound complete. Like this, zack. Now the sound is completely open. The thumb is on the line fader, and now we move the record in shape of an E-tone and we play the transformer click. zack, parallel. And the phonetic result of this technique is that we set like a cut point inside the backward motion, but not exactly a cut point because we fade out the phonetic a short while. And yeah, but this is a good comparison. So now the next motion is a note, and we incorporate now the pointer finger. So the phonetic result is that we fade out this forward stroke. Zack. Okay. Now we got the half of the pattern, and we play a E tone and parallel. We open up with the thumb. Zack. Then transformer click in combination with a note. And the closing off is a E tone, and we fade out with the pointer finger. Okay, the phonetic result, you heard this, is absolutely different from the variation played on the crossfader, and right now I show with my mouse pointer all the stages. Alrighty, right. So the reverse pattern is really simple because we play exactly the same type of line fader sequence, but now in combination with the reverse record motion pattern. And that means we start now with the E tone, like this. Okay, and you heard this. This is very interesting, a very interesting phonetic. And finally, I would like to point out that we can play really every technique on the line fader, or we can create patterns on the line fader by using famous scratch technique that will be played normally on the crossfader. You can see this right now in the playlist, in the respective playlist. Okay, we see us. Bye bye.